Welcome back to another amazing video. Listen, if you on this video right now, that means that you're all about improving your mindset, improving your daily life to attract your goals, to attract what you want out of life. In this video, I'm gonna talk to you about this number right here and what's controlling this number. 95% of your actions and your thoughts are happening subconsciously. The reason why this is important because 95% of those thoughts are from yesterday, the day before, last month, or even from 10, 20 years ago. In this video, I'm going to explain to you why you need to take control of your ideas, your intentions, more importantly, your thoughts to create success in your life. If you need to have success, if you are craving it and desire to have success, this is the video you want to watch. Don't click next. What I do want you to click is the like button, subscribe, and then also share this with someone who is struggling to get successful. Now, why do I talk about mindset? Why do I talk about success? Why do I talk about thoughts? It's important for you to know that for me, I was never really successful growing up. I came from a small town with very little resources, but I took the idea of thinking bigger and creating a life that I enjoy, that I really enjoy waking up to and thriving in. If you want to thrive and you want to continue to learn how to shift your life, then I want you to wait until the end. I'm gonna give you a great opportunity that you would not want to miss. So, what is the subconscious mind? The subconscious mind is an operating system that is controlling everything that's happening behind scenes in your life. Here's a great illustration that helped me to figure out what the subconscious mind is. Now, take this as your mind, okay? Not your brain, your mind. A higher thinking system that controls everything in your world. Cut it in half. What happens is that you have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. Now, if you're not tracking, rewatch this video, start it over, because it took me a few times to understand this. As we know, the consciousness of who we are is what we're seeing, what we're thinking, what we've seen, some of the different thoughts that happened in the past. Your subconscious mind has no ability to accept or reject any idea that you possibly can think of. All it does is it inherits the thoughts, the actions, and the things that you see in your conscious mind and create an emotion, right? The E will stand for emotion, or it creates a habit, or it creates a system that will then be reflected in your body. Let me draw a little stick figure here. Your body then gets the subconscious minds through your brain, which then creates an emotion, which then creates your results. Very simple. But why you need to understand the subconscious mind is because everything that you are, everything that you've seen, everything that you've been involved in is being pushed through your subconscious mind. For a lot of us, we have no ability to accept or reject a lot of the thoughts that we're having. A lot of us, we let bad outside effects happen and to take control over us, which is not the way to live. You need to live in attention to detail about what you're thinking and what you allow to hit your mind in order to control what you manifest in this world. So let's continue. Now, here are signs that your subconscious mind is actually holding you back. A few signs that you will see that are holding you back subconsciously is, one, your habits. Okay. Two is your results. And then three is your actions. Okay. Now, these are three signs that you can use to help you to understand what you're currently moving towards, what you currently want, right? So your habits are either good or bad, okay? They can be either positive or they can be negative. Your habits should be directly in line with what you love, what you like, or what you want to result in this world. Now, your results are also going to be dictated on what you are doing. What you constantly consume, you're actually going to create in this world. So a big thing that I actually learned today, I was watching a YouTube video. He basically said, like, what you consume is always going to be what your results are, okay? What you consume, whether that's food, whether that's TV, whether that's music, it's always going to result to a certain result of that same magnitude. Like you can't plant an apple tree and get an orange tree. So whatever you plant in your subconscious mind, you're always going to get those results eventually. It may not be overnight. It may not be next week, but eventually that seed will plant and it will foster fruit. Number 3, what are the actions? Your actions are always going to dictate what your subconscious mind is leading to. So if you ever done something where you feel like you're on autopilot and you just ride into work and you're like, man, how did I get here? I don't even remember getting here. I don't even remember driving. A lot of times your subconscious mind is being directed towards actions that you may not have control over. A lot of that comes in the actual explanation of vices, or in the explanation of drug abuse, or in the explanation of addictions. Your actions are dictated by what you are constantly thinking. Now, let's continue here. How do you reprogram your subconscious mind? So you know the signs, you see the signs. How do you reprogram your subconscious mind? First off, you have to have awareness of what is happening around you. So having awareness is very important. As I said before, you have to take an acknowledgement of what you are thinking about, what you have in your life, what you're seeing. Awareness of your thoughts is how you're going to reprogram your mind. So the first step that I would say in order to reprogram your mind is, yes, have awareness of what you're thinking about. Then 2, to start to consume, here's that word again, consume affirmations, consume podcasts of positive material that are focused on your job, consume relationships or being in proximity with people who have the same desire as you, people who want the same thing as you, consume more content about the people who are actually living the life that you want. As you start to have awareness of your thoughts, you start to consume material that would help you to become that person. And then 3, which is a big one, is that you have to see it. Okay? What I mean by see it, getting into another thing here, which is visualization. Okay? Visualization is going to help you to actually attract the desire to you, to have it to be fulfilled in your life. How do you see it? You get calm. You take the anxiety away from you. You get in a comfortable position where it's on a bed or in a chair, and you start to dream and think like, what could my life really be like if I was that person? What could I really have in my life? Or what would it be like if I was completely out of debt? What would it be like if I was driving that dream car? What would it be like if I was with that person that I truly love? So you have to see it. And then lastly is that you have to feel it. You're probably like, T, what are you talking about, man? Like, I get it. I can see these things. I can consume the right material to reprogram what I'm thinking about. I can have awareness of the thoughts that I'm allowing into my head, but how do I feel it? How can I feel that I'm rich? How can I feel that I'm healthy? How can I feel that I'm strong when I've never even done it? Get it? It's going to be hard. The first few times that you sit down and you get into a mood where you can actually now broadcast a movie of what life would look like, then I'm telling you to step into that idea. I'm telling you to become that person. I'm telling you to feel right now, while you're sitting in that comfortable position, what it would feel like. How do you do that? It's simple. Think about a recent time when you just ate one of your favorite meals, right? Could have been breakfast. It could have been dinner from last night. Imagine how that felt. Now, when you imagine how that felt, you can easily project a new idea and create a feeling of happiness or pleasure by just imagining it, by feeling it, by thinking it, by smelling it, by walking around in the actual new home that you want. For a lot of you hearing this right now for the first time, you might be a little skeptical. But for me, I remember times where I so badly wanted to have my student loans paid off. I remember just sitting and looking at the debt like, man, this is going to be paid off. This is going to be gone. One day, actually last year and a half ago, made a few calls, got a few things done on my side, and eventually all my student loans were wiped away just like I said it. You know, I've never said this on camera, but I'm saying it now because I looked at an opportunity to use my mind as a systematic way to clear and to show in the future that this will no longer be here. I felt at that moment in the past when I had the debt that I would be rid of it until moving into the future, it's gone. If you use the principles and everything that I'm telling you right now, you will accomplish exactly what I did. And that was to fulfill a goal that I have. And I haven't just used this once, I've used it multiple times. So hear what I'm saying and trust me, you need to do this. This would be very beneficial for you, okay? Now, I'm gonna say this, put it in simple terms. Number 5, you have to ask. You ever heard the term, you have not because you ask not? You have not because you ask not. You're afraid to ask, but more importantly, you may not know how to ask. Continue watching these videos and I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to do to ask to get what you want in this world. But you have to ask for what you want. A closed mouth will never be fed, and that's even coming from God. If you do not act, if you do not work, if you do not believe, if you do not request items that you would like to have, you will never have it. That's why I'm telling you, you have to feel it, see it, consume it, have awareness of your thoughts in order for it to have effect in your 3D physical world, okay? I'm preaching right now. I really hope y'all listening. I really, really hope y'all are listening. Last thing that I'll say about this is to repeat. Please do not sit up here and think that you can go through these steps one time and bam, out of nowhere, this is just going to happen in your world. It's not like that, homie. It's not that easy. You have to repeat all of these steps on a continuous basis. Like it says in the Bible, you need to pray continuously without failure. You need to think, repeat, and also to dive into this whole world of awareness of what you want to have, the thoughts, consume more material to gain a better understanding of exactly what you want, see it, visualize it, feel it emotionally, ask continuously. You have to ask, or this will never happen for you. If you want what you want in this world, if you desire to have something, these are the 6 steps. It can get even simpler, but these are the actual steps that you need to do. Now, I don't want to hold you forever, but I do want to have a talk with you, right? I want you to know this. Let me get in your face real quick. My brother and my sister watching this. We've all lived an incredible life up until this point. The fact that we have breath, the fact that we can watch this, the fact that we can learn, the fact that we can bond means that we're blessed and we have a treasure. I found my treasure is to help others that are like you watching this video to better understand how the mind works in order to accomplish what they would like to have in life. Now, you have an opportunity to learn more. You can keep watching these free videos and this free content. I love doing it. I will always continue to do it. But if you're ready to take that next step towards finding out what your purpose is, to finding out how the mind works, to finding out who you are in order to accomplish what you want in this life, I want you to click the links down below. Let's get on a call, or better yet, check out the material that I have to offer for you that is going to boost your mindset. If you want that $100,000 job, if you want that $10,000 a month business, if you want to have an opportunity to get out of your environment and to speak with someone who has done it, now's the time, okay? Now's the time. So take that, run with it. I appreciate y'all. If y'all want more information on how to learn about subconscious mind thinking in order to get successful, this is the channel for you. Again, my name is Terrence Feagin. If you want to learn more, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see y'all very soon. I forgot to throw my marker. Boom!